the main motivating reasons for me is just to have food down here. It's not a food desert per se, but this is a single source of fresh produce that Braddock has in town.
There's been some food trucks here, and Braddock Farms exist. And all of these, and the thing I like about the changes that are happening, they're very new, innovative, and progressive changes.
Well, the closest grocery store is the Giant Eagle in Braddock Hills, so that's either a fairly long walk straight uphill, and then you'd be carrying I don't know how many bags back downhill, or it's a bus ride up there. There's a couple independent grocers in town, and that's important. Stamboli's has fish and chicken, and then Bell's Market does meat. But as far as vegetables and produce go, there's not particularly.
What I don't want to see, and what I'm glad we don't have, are just a whole lot of fast food chains. So we want to eat healthier.
I've actually never seen any violence down here.
One thing I'll say that is very important, as far as violent crimes and murders, those are down.
Not a great deal. Like people will come in and help themselves to like some greens or tomatoes occasionally, but if we're talking about crime, that's about the least crime you can have. People deciding they're gonna feed themselves.
I will tell you this, that the neighborhoods around, we've worked under an agreement to support one another for a long time. There have been minor things too around traffic. We've found ways to address that, crime and instances there. But I just think we have a police force that's engaged, a chief that absolutely cares about the issues of safety and nonviolence. We have a mayor that's well known and famous, because of a lot of efforts and good things that he's done. So I think all of those things play into just the whole environment of change and progress and whatever Braddock was known for.
If we're going to have a market or a place or a grocery store, we need to be cognizant of where it's located. We don't have a grocery store in the community. We're struggling trying to work with Action Housing to get a grocery store back into the community, and it's difficult. Most people say that people rarely stop at a grocery store on their way to work, but they do on their way home. So some of the discussion is about, well, perhaps this food store needs to be on the right side, on the outbound side, so that not only does it serve the people in the community, but it also will serve people who are traveling through the community. So I believe we are designated by those in the know that we are a food desert, because we have a significant population that has very difficulty going and getting food because of transportation and the ability to pay for that. Hazelwood is really in a very good place. We're 5 miles from downtown Pittsburgh. We're probably 3 miles from the waterfront. We're really centrally located, and we really could be a place. That's part of the problem, is people can't get to grocery stores, can't get to doctor visits via public transportation. Things are going to change. We have a long history of fighting hard for our community. It's turning around, and it's going to happen.